patron saint of wayward girls. Santa Alicia, saint of oil-slicked Mission Street. Bless us in the taquerias, cantinas, botanicas, in the mortuaries, and at Dianda's Italian bakery, where ballerinas dance on frosted birthday cakes. Deliver us, Santa Alicia. We don't want to cut our feet on broken glass. Patron saint of forgotten girls, pin-eyed girls. Hi, my name is M.K. Chavez, and I'm inviting you to Dónde Esta Mi Gente. I'm going to be reading April 19th at Galeria de la Raza. I'll see you there.
So how would you identify as an artist? Are you a writer, spoken word artist, or writer-performer?
I think probably identify mostly with just writer. And I think that when writers are in front of other people, I think they are performing. I think that spoken word artists do something a little different, and it's really special in a different way. So I wouldn't identify myself as that. I actually like the paper. I think it's great to memorize. And I think that even if you have the paper in front of you, you should memorize your work.
Where do you live in the Bay Area?
I live in Oakland.
Oakland. Do you like living in Oakland?
I love living in Oakland. I was born and raised here in San Francisco, and I think I'll always have a special spot for San Francisco. But when I moved, I just remember moving, and I moved because it was less expensive and because I had kids all of a sudden, and I wanted them to have a backyard and all these kind of weird traditional things. So that was my reason for moving. But I just remember waking up and taking my first walk in Oakland, in my neighborhood, and thinking, oh my God, why have I not come here before? Why was I even though it's so close, why did I not come and visit? And yeah, there's something about the way that it's diverse in Oakland that it isn't here in San Francisco that I love and need, I think.
Waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Do you drink?
I do.
Where do you like to drink?
Where do I like to drink? Shows, listening to live music, poetry readings.
What's your favorite spot in the East Bay to go listen to poetry, or like your favorite poetry show?
Let's see, I have a very special spot for Poetry Express because it was probably the first place that I ever read. So I have a special spot for it, even though, it's kind of open mic, and they have one feature, so it's a little different than most setups. I, of course, love lyrics and dirges. I really like working with my two co-hosts, so even though I'm one of the hosts, the other 2 months that I'm not hosting, it is like going to somebody else's reading that they've set up because I'm not involved in the setting up of it.
Wonder Woman or Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Why Catwoman?
Eartha Kitt. I mean, I like the Wonder Woman. Who cannot like that? But Eartha Kitt, kind of.
What was one of your favorite writers growing up?
Lewis Carroll. I read Alice in Wonderland probably, I don't know how many times. I would read it. I'd read it, end it, and start it again. There was something really fascinating, about this other world to me, and I loved kind of going into it. And I still feel very much that way about books, where I go into the books, and it's like an alternate world.
Could you name your favorite Latino writer?
Sandra Cisneros. I think that, the moment for me about wanting to, that kind of clicked and kind of left me really open and wanting to just write and do more was reading Loose Woman by Sandra Cisneros.
What are you most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of how I've lived my life. That I made commitments early on to myself. I would never do work that I felt would bring suffering or make the world a worse place than it was. So by that I mean I committed to not making a lot of money. I committed to just doing things that would help folks and not be harmful. Bless our eyes and our tongues. Take us away. Give us a chance to numb the pain. Blessed are you among virgins, for you are the one who got away.